That's why mole always must be found if there is connection between molarity and mass of solute. But for example, in the next question, question 2, as you can see, volume is given, molarity is given. It's only asking about mole. So all you have to do, like molarity equals to mole of the solute divided by volume of the solution. Now, volume is given. Check. Mole is required. Molarity is also given. So we don't have to go and find something else. You can directly calculate, just cross product, then mole of solute equals to molarity times volume of the solution, which is 0.5 times 0.15 equals to 0.075. 0.075. Once we found mole. That's it. So this type of question is very easy. The next question is also like the first one. It is also it also needs both of the equations. But in this one, instead of asking to find molarity, it's asking to find volume. It's the same step. Like you don't have to change anything, just like the first question. But now this time molarity is given, you're just going to find volume. So these are the given. This is mass of solute. The mass of solute is 146.3 grams. Molar mass is also given. That's the solute NaCl. Molarity is 3 molar. What do you have? More. So the required, so that is the given. The required is, it says find volume of the solution. Now let's start finding that. If you want to find volume of the solution and we have molarity, so this was the rule. Molarity equals to mole of solute divided by volume of the solution. Then if you cross product it and then divide it again, volume would be equal to volume of the solution, say, is equal to, again, mole of solute divided by molarity this time. Instead of like molarity, we will write volume here. But we have molarity, yes, not a problem, but we still don't have mole of solute. Only solute man near. So mole of solute, you have to find it. We said it's equal to mass, of course, mass of solute, divided by molar mass. Mass of solute is 146.3 grams, which is NaCl. Solute is NaCl. Divided by its molar mass, which is 58.45 grams per mole. And the result is 146, I think 4 point, sorry, I think it's 2.5. Let me check. Yeah, 2.5. 2.5 mole. See, we found mole. Again, just like the first question. And put the mole here, and you will get equals to mole of the solute is 2.5 mole. Divided by molarity is 3 molar, and the result is 0.83 or 833. What? Volume, which is liter. So that's how we find volume. The maximum thing that you need are those two rules. You don't need anything else. I know that hiç bitirine. ماشي شباب. أما بس يكم دوم سيمش من أو حاجة. توزع وصلنا تحزكي إنسان.
ويبينرسن ما مسألة
نقلك.
مثلا چی نووسیوە یەکەم ئم چی
بەڵێ
یەکەمەکە ئم چی نووسیوە ئم یەکسانیان چی
ئەمان ئەم یەکسانەوە دوای کۆس پرۆدەکتم کردو بەسە ئەمە ئاڵەوانە
ئاما ڕۆژکردە دەست
بەڵێ باش ئەم بالویا بێ بۆی گەرمەکان بێت چاپان لەوێ Now, let's come to practices on page 26 in your books, which is page 23 in your still booklet. What is molality of acetone in a solution composed of 255 grams of acetone? So this is the solid. This is not the solid, mass solid. Dissolve in 200 grams of water. Everyone. For molality, please pay attention very carefully to distinguish between the mass of the solute and mass of the solvent. It is very, very important. For example, here, when it says acetone is dissolved in water, so we know that mass of solute, which is the acetone, is 255 grams. Of course, molar mass is given is 58 grams per mole. What else is given? Mass of solvent. If you remember, we said from the rules, mass of solvent always must be in kilograms. Always must be in kilograms. Then this one is given in grams. It's 200 grams. You have to convert it to kilogram. How do you convert gram to kilogram? You will say 200 divided by 1000, because always gram is a small unit, so it has a higher quantity, a bigger number. When you want to convert it to kilogram, which is a big unit, the number must be smaller. So 200 by 1000, it becomes 4.2 kilograms. See, always gram to kilogram is dividing by 1000. By 1000. Please don't forget that. And then, when you want to find, what is that question asking? Find molality. Yes, find molality. Mass of solute is given, molar mass, sorry, this is molar mass, M. Mass of solvent is also given. So let's find molality. Now, let's find the rule of molality. Is equal to mass, sorry, not mass, that, mole of solute divided by mass of solvent. باشا هذا يرى مول solute تابع شيء mass of solvent. Well, mass of solvent is given. Check. This is mass of solvent, 0.2 kilograms. But we need mole. See, I told you that always you need to find mole in these type of questions. So mole is equal to mole of solute is equal to mass of solute divided by molar mass. Again, everyone, we have written before, leave or convert mass of solute to grams. Always mass of solute must be in gram. Why? Because molar mass is grams per mole. دائما molar mass gram per mole, with mass solute is دائما gram. So we divide 255 divided by 12 grams. Divided by molar mass is 58 grams per mole. We get around 4.4 moles. That's how we find mole. Now, replace the mole into the row, the next row, equal to 4.4 divided by mass of the solvent is 4.2, and the result is 22 molars. كيف 22 molar. أين المولار تيبو؟ بس أولية لما موضوعية كأجا داربة ك بسيار حلقيت زاني تشي ماسي سوليتو تشتك ماسي solvent أو زور مهمة. باشا بابا.
ماما صح؟
طلع.
ام يعني دبل ام كم بس ماسي مولكه و 58 جرام لسر مولكه.
كمان.
ها ام يكسانه ب 58 جرام لسر مولكه.
أو مولار ماسكة.
مولر ماس
طلع بله. مولار ماسكة.
Sir,
Yes.
will you record the lesson in another class?
Yes, I have recorded in another class, and I'm recording it here as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Not a
Sorry.
problem. Not a problem. Okay. Let's continue. What quantity? So the next question: what quantity in grams of methanol is required to prepare 0.244? So these types of questions exactly opposite of what we solved before. So when it says what quantity in grams, means that find mass of methanol. What is methanol? Methanol is the solute. Methanol here, solute here. So it's required to prepare this molar. Now let's look at the givens. Mass of solute is required. Mass of solvent is given. Solvent 400 grams. Again, since it's solvent and it's mass of solvent, it must be in kilograms. Then divide by 1000, we'll get 0.4 kilograms. 0.4 kilograms. What else is given? Molar mass is also given. Molality is given. Molality is 0.244. This question 1 year was asked in ministry without changing the numbers even. This is the molal. What else is given? That's it. And molar mass is also given, and it's asking for mass of solute. Let's start solving. When you want to find mass of solute, everyone, mass of solute can be present only in one rule, and that is mole of solute is equal to mass of solute divided by its molar mass. But mass of solute here is required. We have molar mass, but we need more. So if we want to change this rule, this is how it's going to be. Mass of solute is equal to mole of solute times molar mass. As I said, molar mass is given, but we need mole of solute. And how can you find mole of solute? You look at the givens. We have mass of solvent. We have molality. Then mass of solute, mole of solute. If you want to find it from molality is equal to mole of solute divided by mass of solvent. Now, you are trying to find mole of solute. Molality is given. Mass of solvent is also given. N of solute is equal to molality times mass of solvent. This here equals to molality 4.244 times mass of the solvent is 0.4, which is equal to 0.0976. What did you find? You found mole, just like before, but this time using molality and mass of solvent, exactly opposite of the previous question. Now this time molality is found from those two and put here, let's say, in order to find mass of solute. See, it was exactly opposite of this question. Then equals to mole of solute is, as we found it here, 0.4976. Molar mass, which must be multiplied to, is 32 grams per mole, and the result is 3.12 molars. The result ce bu? 3.12 molar. Başlayalım. هم دو جوره پرسیاره زور آبم شوازانەیەتەوە. مثلا ماس سۆلی تەکتای ئەڵێ مۆلالتی دو زۆرێک و پرسیاری یەکەم بۆ مۆلالتیش بە هەمان شێوە لە هەمان کاتیشە چی پێڵێن مۆڵی ئەو شتەمان دراوەتێ مثلا مۆلالتیمان دراوەتێ ئەڵێ ماسی سۆلی دۆزەرەوە ئەوەش بەسەر شێوازێکی تری پرسیارە.
سەپۆسەکە بینووسین
ئەتوان بینووسین نابێ ئاڕتانەکەم پەلتانیان ناکەم بۆ بەجێمێشتۆ کە بینووسن.
شما مصابو چی لە یەکەمان نووسیتە ئێمی سۆلیوت و ئێنی سۆلیوت نابدانێکیان سۆڵبوون بێت؟
نانە کوڕم تۆ سێریکە ئەوە ڕۆڵەکەی تریانە ئەوەی ئەو بەرە سێری ئەو بەرکە ئەوەی ئەو بەرەوەی کە تۆ بێرە مەسەن ماسی سۆڵڤنتە لەگەم مۆلالتیە ئێمە ڕوو دوو ڕوڵمان هەیە ڕوڵێکمان هەیە مۆلالتیە کە مەکسانە بە مۆڵ لەسەر ماسی سۆڵڤنت ڕوڵێکی ترمان هەیە کە ماسی سۆلیت و مۆڵار ماسە لەگەم مۆڵە تێگەی کە مۆڵ لە هەردووکیانە هەیە لە هەردوو ڕوڵەکە هەیە اینجا عادەتەن لێکێ لە ڕوڵەکانە ئەیدۆزیت و ئەکەیتە ڕوڵەکەی تریانە تێگەی
Sir?
Yes.
In the next question, chapter review, question 30.
Yes.
The gram of the ethanol isn't given, so we need to calculate ourselves like atomic mass by atomic mass.
Yeah. So molar mass, you have to calculate. You don't have to memorize. You have to calculate by yourselves. It will be given in ministry exam question. Probably or most probably it will be given directly, but in here in this type of questions if you go to the next booklet that you have taken, like the second booklet, we have the second booklet from chapter 3 to 5. In the back of that booklet I have given you all the things that you need. Look at table A6. I don't remember what page is it, but page A6, sorry, table A6 contains all the atomic masses of the individual elements. So for now, for here, molar mass of CH, like this. This question is exactly like the practice question we solved before. But why did I ask this question? Why have put this question here? In your books, or in the ministry book, there is a mistake in this question. Instead of this of here, it's written in. That's wrong. The correct thing is off. Alright. لكتبك إخوة أنا بابا أكتبي كلمة مكتب تربية لبريو أوفا بابلين إنور نسرعه كغلط. ولش كتبي كتير شاهيك شون أسك كان بابلين هم أسك كان يتيا لبر أول شون بغلط حل يعني كردوا أو مش بوي أو بسيارم لي أدانا. Alright. This question. The molar mass. This is how you are going to find molar mass. You have 2 carbons. You have 6 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. So the carbon is 12. 2 times 12. 6 times 1. Hydrogen is 1. Hydrogen is 1. And 1 times 16. This is 24. This is 6. And this one is 16. The total is 46 per mole. That's the total. And let's see what is given. Molality is given. These are given. Molality is 1.75 molal. Mass of solvent. So this water is solvent here. It is 250 grams, which we have to convert it to kilogram. Then it's equal to 0.25. Why? Because we are dividing it by 1000. It's 0.25 kilograms. It says how many grams. So let's find. You have to find mass of solid. Again, pay attention. If you haven't understood the previous question, pay attention here. It's trying to tell you to find mass of solid, because when it says how many grams, mass of what? Of ethanol. What is ethanol here? Solute. So it's trying to find, we are trying to find mass of solid. What do you say mass of solid is? Mass of solute in the rule of mole is mole of solute times molar mass. We have molar mass, which is 46. But the thing that we don't have is mole of solute. Now, what do? You try to find mole of solute from the other things. What do we have? We have molality and mass of solvent. Now, just like this one, then mole of solute is equal to molality times mass of solvent. What is molality? 0.244. Mass of solvent is 0.4 kilograms. Sorry, not 0. I wrote the same thing. I made a mistake, sorry. So we have molality, which is 1.75 times mass of solvent is 0.25 kilograms. And if you multiply those two together, I think we will get something like this. Let me just check. 1.75, 0.25, 437 mole. Again, put this mole into the equation and you will get 0.437. This is the mole. Molar mass is 46, and the result is hold on a second, 12 point something or 20.12, I think, but let me check as well. 46, yes, 20.12. 20.12 what? Grams. See, we found mass of solute. Mass of solute. What is the solute? Ethanol. Like this, ethanol. It was the same as before, as the previous question. Just this time, it's another subject, and I was worried about this point of. Sorry, I'm gonna leave it for you right like that. Now let's try to solve the next question. This question has also been in ministry exam question. The solving is easy. It's just the understanding of the question can be tricky. يعني لأن مشكلة كمان شيء بس بزين لبسيارة كتبكي كان لزوم مش تكانا أو بعنها يعني هو لبسيار تبكي. In cars, ethylene glycol C2H6O2 is used as a coolant and antifreeze. قاتو كشيو كسر كلو كأنتفريز بس بوي أو كنيبس قاتت شيء كده. A mechanic fills a radiator with 6.5 kilograms of ethylene glycol and 1.5 kilograms of water. A, let's get over with A. A says what is the molar mass of ethylene glycol. Actually, in the ministry exam question, this A was not present. A was directly given. They don't care about A. But let's just solve it by ourselves. We have 2 carbons. We have 6 hydrogens and 2 oxygens. 2 carbon, 2 times 12, we get 24. This one is 6 times 1, we get 6. This one is 2 times 16, it's 32. And in total, we get 62 grams per mole. 62 grams per mole. That was A. What about B? For B, what is molality of water in the solution? The question here is, which one is the solute? Which one is the solvent? Now we have 2 masses. First mass, which we don't know if it's solid or not, it's 6.5 kilograms. Second mass, it's 1.5 kilograms, which is H2O. This one is C2H6O2. Which one do you reckon? Which one do you reckon that is the solute or the solvent? أم بلاتوش كمان solute كمان solvent. ألين مادام أرجع لكفيدا. إيش نودي كمان أنا كمان تو كاتب سيتش ما تفهم. كوي بابا شي بيدوزي ما؟ بابا مو بيدوزي.
Amount?
Yes. You have to look at the amounts. You have to look at their moles actually. You have to find their moles in order to be sure. But this time, for this question, the amounts are so different. You can assure that the amount of ethylene glycol, even with mole, it will be bigger than water. Let's say, let's find a mole of C2H6O2. What is the mass? 6.5 kilogram. But in order to find mole, be very careful. The mole of the substance, its mass always must be in grams. بو كورنا الجربتها مول بدون ستة إلا أبيت ماسي solvent نعلم ليرا وكو solute أجر بيري لبكينه أجر وكو solute هر كم كان بيري لبكيتو مول كيو دوزيوا أبو ماس السر مولار ماس ماسك solute in a gram. So we have to think about it like this: 6,500 grams divided by 62, we get 104.3, something like that. Mole. But for the water, N of H2O is equal to 1,500 grams because always with molar mass. So this 62 is molar mass. With molar mass, you have to use gram. Always. Divided by 18, you get 83.33 mole. So which one is higher? Ethylene glycol. Go back to the first section of chapter 1. If two liquids are mixed together, the two things with the same state, the one with the larger amount will become the solvent. So here, the ethylene glycol is the larger amount. That's why ethylene glycol is the solvent. And this time the water is solute. Why? Because mole of H2O is lower. As I told you, you don't have to, for this question, you don't have to find mole. Why? Because the difference between 1.5 kilogram and 6.5 kilogram are so large, or so large, that you will be sure that ethylene glycol is the solvent. فهذا ما دام زور زترة قاعد ethylene glycol solvent. Now, since we have figured out which one is solute, which one is solvent, now let's start solving. And how do you know which one is solute? Look at this explanation. What is molality of water in the solution? It means that find the concentration of water. Then it means that water is the solute. That's also a way to know that water is also a solid. So now let's find molality. When you want to find molality, molality is equal to mole of solute divided by mass of solvent. Don't care about this one. You care about the things that are given. Now we have mass of solvent, which is 6.5 kilogram, and it's in kilograms, so we leave it as kilogram. But mass of solute always must be in grams, so 1.5. So from gram to kilogram is dividing 1,000, but from kilogram to gram, multiply 1,000, it will be 1,500 grams. So now, when you want to find mole of solute, see, mole of solute is equal to mass of solute divided by its molar mass. Then it's equal to mass of solute is 1,500 grams divided by its molar mass. What is the solute? H2O. What is the molar mass of H2O? Molar mass of H2O is 18 grams per mole. So divide by 18 grams per mole. You will get 83.33 mole. Now that's the way. Again, it's just like the previous questions, like the practice 1, where it says find molality. We'll try to find molality. We have mass of solute, divide by molar mass. We get mole. Now put the mole here, and you will find out that it's 83 divided by 6.5 C. I didn't change the kilogram because it's mass of solvent. This one is mole, and the result is 12.82 watt molar. So the only thing, this question was like a review, but the only different thing that it was in this question is to figure out which one is the solute and which one is the solvent. That's all you have to figure out. That was the only problem. All right. Do you have any questions? عمي امرو اخر بيست كانت وظف خوتانيان بس صعي كتاب كانوا بس يا برنو جاي كتاب حالي كانوا جينا الزور اصلا اما لو هي راه معنا هم يدور الله يجلو خوتاني خورز ما كان كور او يا موضوعك حزك اما هاب صرقه اما حزك هاب صرنا ويسلك صرت على تكناتي
اصلا مشكله كم ام سوليد سولفنت كليك جانا كم مشكله كم انا واه
سيك اگر وتي خوي لزوبي بالسياره اگر وتي فلانش لا فلانش لا تو او الزور اسانه تو يكسر سولفنت جاكو بالسياره تاك بالسياره كتانا كتابته ام بالسياره اللي هم كتبها تيجي
مثلا ما يكوس قصه ديك جاكيتو
اساس فرسيدي او السيروكا سي براكتيسي يكم كبون منها سي براكتيسي وتيتي molality of acetone قاتل اللي راح تبغى درجة acetone solute انجا وشو شيء of acetone dissolved in أو أنا أوا فهذا أوا بتشيا solvent
او وكش
سيري إنا كبكا وجوتي لنا أو كاتواتو إخو تواتو ويد كاتا أسيتوانا كسوليد
ئەستۆنەکە سۆلیوتە ئاوەکە سۆڵن
طبعا أها أو هيدي لي كيتو
زمان مەسانی ئەوەیە ئەگەری هەیە پرسیاری ئاخیر لە وزاریا بێتەوە وایە تۆزێکردنەوە
هاتو تو جاري شاتو
یەکجار
أو نمبيرم بيك جارم بيني وفلا حد
ئەمەش بنووسین
ماسە دەستێک کۆتێک
هەپی هاو بۆیە منیش لەگە پرسیارەکە بۆتم چێ پرسیاریە ئەتوانیت ساحەت خۆتان وەرگرت باشە
حەزانە بێ پرسیارە
بەڵێ
مامۆستا من ئەو هەموو ئێن و ئێمە بەسەرێکە تێگەڵ کردووە ئێمەکان کە لە پێش سۆڵت و سۆڵڤن دەواتە بە معنای مازیەت
ئەگەر دیقەت بی ئێستا زۆر باشە نەحەق نییە مەجبورین چی بکەین یانە بێ هەرامی بنووسینەوە یانە بێ ئەتوانی خۆت وای لێ بکەیت یعنی هەمووی بنووسەرەوە ئەگەر بۆی ئین بەس تۆزە ئیزعاجە
بەهێنی خۆم یعنی
ماسۆک سۆلیوت ئەمە تۆزە ئیزعاجە بەڵام ئەگەر دیقەتی من بێ من چیم کردووە سێری مۆلالەتی کە ها مۆلالەتی ئاوای لێەکەم ها ئەم چقڵی ئێری بۆ زیاکەم ئەوە یەکسەر بزانەوە مۆلالەتیە
باش
ئێن بەسیتەوە ئێن مۆڵە بەس یەک ئێنمان هەیە هەر ئەوەی مۆڵ و تاڵ
ئێن ئەمە مۆڵە یعنی
ئەو ئاها ئێن دامن مۆڵە
باش
ئەمە بەڵێ ئەمە مۆڵ ئەمە مۆلالەتی
ئێن دایمە مۆڵە باش
ئەمی کەپیتاڵیش ئەمە دامن مۆڵە
ئەو مۆڵە
کەپیتاڵیش مۆلارەتیە یەک ئێمەمێنێت ئێمێکی سمۆڵەمێنێت سیرکە هەر هەمووی کەپیتاڵ و سمۆڵەکان جیایە ناحقنی ئەزانم دەم ئاوا دەمێکە شتان بۆ تێکەڵ نەبووە ئێمەکە بە خواری نووسیمان مۆلالەتیە یونتەکان ئێم بوو هەر مۆلالەتیە چکە لە یونتە زۆر یافەقە یونت هەمویان جیاوازن ئەگەر یونت مەسەنەن گران بوو ئەوە ماسە
ئامۆستا یۆن دوشتەکان زانم بەس پێش سۆڵت و سۆڵتن دوشتەکان ئەوم لێدەچێت
ڕاست ئەنجا سیرکە ئەمە لێرە کاسەمە ڕوونەوە نیە ئێمێکی سمۆڵی ئاوا بوو ئەو مۆلالەتیە ئێنەکە مۆڵە ئەم بوو ئەو مۆڵەرماسە ئێمێکی کەپیتاڵ بوو مۆلارەتیە ئەوەی کە ئەمێنێتەوە ئێمێک کە لێرە ئەها سیرگا چ قوڵشتم بۆ نەکردو بە ئیتالیگرام نووسیوە خوارم نووسیوە سۆلیوت ئێمەکەی تریشان سۆڵن کە لەناو ڕوڵەکە لە دوو شوێنی جیاوازیشان
ئەوانە ماسن
ئەوانە ماسێ ئەگەر ئەڵێسن ئەوانە بە جوانی ئاوا لای خۆت بینوسەرەوە هیچ کێشێک بۆ زیاتر خەمەنە
دەست خۆش
ئەوەی ساحەت خۆت وەرگرن لەو سەریشەوە حەزەکەی 1:12 دقە کاتمانێ هەر ڕێکدای دەقەوەرنەوە یعنی 1:22 دقە دەست پێکەین
ماشە مامۆستا